Rose Canyon Bridge Project by CDG&K Engineering Group. My name is Gabriel Gilman. I am the project manager. The individual here on my right is Danny Kakos. He's in charge of AutoCAD and traffic mitigation. The gentleman on my left is Chris Ferrano. He's in charge of the environmental impact. To his right is Anastasio Castillo, and he's in charge of construction management and cost estimates. And to the right of him is Kareem Maraka, who's in charge of structures and foundations. And the final gentleman at the very end is Kevin Yakub, who's in charge of the geotechnical engineering. Alright, this is the project site right here. This is located in La Jolla, California. It separates La Jolla, California from University City. The south terminus at the bottom right of the corner is University City, and it's Regents Road that travels up to the top there in La Jolla. The span of that distance is 1,470 feet, and it covers an even elevation. Next up is going to be Kevin Yakub talking about the geotechnical engineering.
Hello, I'm Kevin Yakub. I'm a geotechnical engineer for CDG&K Engineering Group, and here we have some key features for the Rose Canyon Bridge project site. And as Gabriel mentioned earlier about the site location, it's located in the western metropolitan San Diego area, and the site area has some difference of type of soils such as sand, clay, and gravel.
Hello, my name is Danny Kakos, and I'm in charge of traffic mitigation and AutoCAD drawings. So I'll be talking about during construction time and how it's going to work for the people who are in the Lahij Center. So we're going to talk about how the people will leave from Lahij Center to the Regents Road. So this area will be just left for construction area, side of the bridge construction, and then this is where the people will get out and get in from Lahij Center. So now, when we're done with the bridge, this is typically the bridge site right here. This is a new design of the Lahij Center going into Regents Road. So the only choice they have for the people in Lahij Center is to make a left turn and then stop after 270 feet where it's located at stop sign, or they can only make a left or right turn. Right turn goes to the bridge, left turn goes to the Regents Road. Here, so there's only one lane going to go to the Lahij Center, and that's the new design for the Lahij Center and the Regents Road, and also the Rose Canyon Bridge.
My name is Anastasio Castillo. I'm the construction management consultant. In charge of putting together the project cost estimate, as well as the project schedule. In putting together the cost estimate, our cost analysis was created through research which we were able to gain an understanding as to the options and characteristics of each bridge component, in addition to expanding our knowledge of the different comparable measures. This understanding created a foundation that allowed us to proceed with the design phase. In addition, the methodology that follows in our report will give a brief overview of the overall design process and examines the intricate procedures associated with the design of the individual components of our project. Our report will go into further detail in the specific design components with respective sections and pertaining to the overall costs of the project. Our project schedule includes the principles behind the development of the schedule, overall schedule, as well as the means and methods which CDG&K will use to control the progress of the work to meet the contractual completion dates presented in the project schedule. The technical aspects of the project schedule will be constructed virtually as 3 separate, highly focused projects to allow for a compressed schedule for each significant area of work. The first area would be the pre-stress post-tension girder bridge. Second, north and south abutments. And third, the roadway realignment. The flow of work for each major area is straightforward and will follow the same logical path. Execution of the work will be carried out in stages. Existing traffic will be maintained through the various operations in accordance with the staging plan. The CDG&K will implement detours as shown. Our scheduled milestones show very effective monitoring and the progress of the work as required for funding and government agency deadline.
My name is Christopher Ferrano, and I'm an environmental engineer and perform the environmental impact report and traffic study for CDG&K Engineering Group, Rose Canyon Bridge. And you see here is the project site location. It's the bridge construction will be spanning this Rose Canyon, and it's a lot of native vegetation and a lot of bike trails. You go bike trail down here. So lots of recreational activity, hiking, biking, so just lots of like nature in this habitat. Local residents are concerned about our bridge causing impact. So as a result of the impact traffic study, the bridge construction will have very minimal effects to traffic. Actually, it will increase the level of service in several several intersections and road segments in the immediate vicinity of the bridge. As a result of the environmental impact study, we've concluded that there's minimal impact to any native vegetation. Whatever impact there has been for bridge column footings, we will mitigate for that by planting the native vegetation in and around the region of Rose Canyon. Noise mitigation will include the construction of 5 to 6 foot retaining walls in the residential community. There'll be some negative impacts, aesthetic impacts, localized drainage patterns will be changed due to storm drain installation, and it's a cultural paleontological discovery site. However, there'll be no impacts to human health and safety. Pedestrian crossing bridge will be protected by a concrete wall.
I'm Kareem Waraka. I'm the structural engineer for CDG&K Engineering Group. I was assigned to design the substructure and the foundation for the bridge. The substructure consists of bearings where we have electronic bearing that takes rotational and translational movement. Then with a bend cap and 3 columns with each diameter of 3.6 feet, where it takes the load from the deck all the way to the hard cap and then to the piles. For the hard cap, we had 12 by 12 and 3 feet thickness. We had to design pilot groups with 3 feet diameter for each part, where it goes deep in the soil, closer to the bedrock. So we had to take the piles deep down next to the bedrock so it can take that liquefaction from the soil.
Here I am again. I'm talking about the superstructure of the bridge. We have here is a bridge deck that's supported by 8 I-beam post-tension pre-stressed girders. It supports a 70-foot wide bridge deck. The girders are spaced at 10 feet and the overhangs of 5 feet. This is our project, the Rose Canyon Bridge Project, by the CDG&K Engineering Group. Thank you. Have a great day.